going on YouTube? It's Sensei, a place to be chilling between Mr. A and D. Back here with another midweek wrestling war, and joining me is not Deion Sanders Prime Time.
I'm here.
Yes, he's here. I'm glad because I wanted to get back into the swing of doing the midweek wrestling war, and I know NXT be hard to sit through, and I know Cody be doing the most on AEW, but I like to be committed out there also. Once again, this full review is not going to be on episode 200, which is the next episode on the podcast that we have coming up. So it may be this weekend or it may be in two weeks. I don't know, but I'm getting a schedule where all of my people is going to be on that show. I'm not doing a 200 episode without the people I want on there. So, but right now, the reason why I'm going back to this is because a lot of things happened this week in NXT and in AEW, because on the NXT side of things, we bid farewell to two of the original of the Black and Gold. What was it? Kyle O'Reilly and Johnny Gargano. So, and then after that we had on Dynamite we had the countdown to what's it called? Winter is Coming. So we got that special show next week. The only thing I gotta go back and see. The only thing I think I missed from AEW was the Dynamite Battle Royal. Did you happen to see that?
I saw the ending of it.
Okay. So, well, let's get around to. I'm not doing a play-by-play review. I'm kind of cutting down on those a little bit because people just like to hear the gist of everything and how we felt about it, opposed to trying to break down match and parts and stuff like that. Well, coming to NXT is Tuesday, and we kick off NXT 2.0 with the steel cage match of Kyle O'Reilly taking on Von Wagner. When I say generic as hell, that is what Von Wagner is, from tights to everything in there. But you already knew when Kyle O'Reilly came up in this joint. Kyle O'Reilly was like, I'm putting the guy over on my way out, because Kyle O'Reilly is very, very old school. So, that's what's going to happen, and that's exactly what he did. He put Von Wagner over here. They had actually, I'm not even going to lie, it's a pretty boring cage match to me. I've seen better cage matches. At the end, Von Wagner kind of has Kyle O'Reilly tied up on the top rope, walks out, then slams the door a couple times in his face, and he wins the matchup. Did you happen to see the cage match at all? You hear me, Farah?
No, I did not see the cage match. I did came to that because I already knew he's gonna lose. So I was like, yeah, well, he's going out, so there's no reason for him to be like, oh, let's watch it, let's see if he wins. No.
Look, I feel you on that one. I don't know what they're gonna do with Von Wagner. He's just so boring, but Kyle O'Reilly, come over to AEW, bro, and finish out the Undisputed Era over there. And I think it's like it's an omen. Like, it has to be that. It has to be destiny. Wouldn't you think so?
It has to be.
Yeah, it has to, because next week Harlan will make his in-ring debut. People will accept him, said Joe Gacy. Braun Breaker gets into the ring, talks about how Black and Gold is tough as nails, but he has utmost respect for them. But however, he wants his one-on-one match with Ciampa, because Ciampa is losing that championship. But here comes Diamond Mine. Diamond Mine comes out and says that Roddy Michael Bivens says that Roddy is the champion, and since there is no classification or weight limit on the Cruiserweight Championship, which it's just a belt now. I'm like, just drop the fucking belt. If it got no weight class,
call it something else.
Exactly. I'm saying if it got no meaning to it, then why the hell even still have the fucking belt? Because you got the North American champion already. So, and he said Ross tried to wipe the division clean. So now he wants to go up against Braun Breaker. I'm just like, okay. So yeah, that kind of threw me for a loop. Diamond Mine takes versus Josh Briggs and Brooke Jensen. Isn't that boot and scoot?
I have no idea. I thought Blue School was Trick Williams. So I don't know.
No, Chick Williams is the one
I
who
mean,
said...
not Trick Williams, but who he was talking to.
Yeah,
was I thought that was Grizzled Young Vince.
no, it was the two new guys that came out looking like Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch.
Oh, see, I wouldn't know.
I think it is Josh Briggs and Brooke Jensen. Boot scooting. So, but they get the roll up, and Josh Briggs and Brooke Jensen get the win here. So that was like kind of surprising. Taking advantage of Diamond Mine like that. Duke Hudson comes out in the Kurt Angle 2002 wig, hiding his hair that he quotations lost. And then now, for some reason, they want to keep the rivalry going. And now he wants a no-holds-barred match with Cameron Grimes. So, they're going to be building that up for, I guess, next week or something like that. Whatever. I didn't see the Grace of Wall stuff backstage. Carmelo Hayes taking on Dexter Loomis because I thought we were going to get Carmelo Hayes and Gargano, but we got Dexter Loomis is back in ring action, and I thought it was a good match, for what it was. First of all, even though I'm not a big fan of the whole changing of NXT to 2.0, the whole Rainbow, the Fruit Roll Up, and the whole Raw Light stuff, they do got some talented guys down there, and Carmelo Hayes is one of them. I mean, you would be a fool, or you would just be Eric, or just be blindsided to not see how talented, like Braun Breaker, and
let's just say, Isaiah Swerve Scott was very talented. Where did I get him?
Fair. First of all,
he was very talented, had a character, and over.
Yes, you are. I can't argue with that. And I still think Hero would have even fit on this version of NXT with the colors and all that shit. The more younger, hipper thing, I think they would have fit on this NXT perfectly. But no, Vince just wanted to ruin them for no fucking reason at all. So that's what it is. But Carmelo Hayes, he's still on there. So I'm just saying he's North American champion, and so they obviously see him as a new school pushing him. But he's talented. Grayson Waller's talented. Braun Breaker, Tony D'Angelo, like they got some talented guys on there. Minus what the product is doing, and minus what Vince and Bruce Pritchard are doing, they do got some talented guys on there. Which I eventually felt as though they would have been brought up on the black and gold anyway, just probably debuted a different way. So, but the next Loomis wins by disqualification. As Loomis grabs Trick and puts him into silence, but Hayes, pulls him away. So MSK finally meets the Shama, and the Shama happens to be Matt Riddle. Oh, so it's a weed thing. So I guess he's going to help him.
I thought it was going to be RVD.
That's what I like. If we're going to lead up to that, because but it's going to be Riddle. I'm just like, okay, I guess y'all.
Well, you know what? They already did RVD. Before.
No, Riddle already did RVD. Didn't Riddle already do RVD?
Huh? Well, no. When MSK was in Impact, they literally did the same segment with RVD.
Wow, so they just recycled this Joe.
Pretty much. Yeah, but that one you can it was literally like you can see like the smoke and all that.
Yeah. Well, bro. So, let's see. We go to thing with a Toxic Attraction backstage, and they all hugging. Toxic Attraction takes on you'll see Lennon and Valentina for I don't know who they are. Probably jobbers to the moon. Toxic Attraction wins the match. Mandy Rose gets in the ring, and she says she's the baddest bitch. The baddest bitch. They're back. But Cora J comes in with the arm sling and says that when she is better, she got the win. She will be first in line for NXT Women's Championship matchup. Okay, can't get mad at that. So,
I don't. I just can't see her as champ.
Oh, she's not gonna win it though. No, but I mean,
I'm talking about at all. Like not in the future or nothing.
Really?
Yes, really.
I mean,
you mean tell me they can't make Dakota? They can make Dakota champ. She definitely shouldn't be champ. I'm just saying.
I thought Dakota needs her chance to shine with it, but for some reason they don't. First of all, I honestly think when it came to Dakota NXT, they missed the mark with it. Like, Dakota should be on Bianca Belair's level. Like I said before, I looked at her as Bayley 2.0. While I looked at Bianca as Sasha 2.0. They should have been, had Dakota up there, but for some reason they just did not pull the trigger with her at all. So, I'm past all the backstage stuff. Zion Quinn versus Santos Escobar with Legado del Fantasma. A slower Escobar match than usual. He is the Phantom Driver for the win. Malcolm is outside with Dynamite, and he starts talking to Roderick Strong, but Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams appear, and he says that he is still the NXT North American champion compared to whatever championship Roddy's holding, and he's still the A champion. Now we're getting Johnny Wrestler. Johnny comes out, and at the end, and he had time to speak and say goodbye to the crowd because he's right now he's about to go on maternity leave to be with Candice because the baby's due in February, and then there's no ton of what's happening after that because her contract is up in May, and usually WWE texts on time when you missed it because of you being pregnant or stuff like that. So will Gargano stay with his wife and just muscle it out until the contract is up, or is he going to just leave Candice over there and be like, all right, I'll let you know, you come when you come type thing.
I mean, he is an official free agent, so
yeah. So
like just if he wanted to be on Rampage, he could be. I'm just saying.
He could be, or Winter is coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm saying he is like a free agent. Like he's free.
He's free. Hey man, ain't nothing good than smelling that freedom. Well,
I think Cool Kyle is not free yet. I don't think he's a free agent yet.
Oh, I think Cool Kyle be a free agent in about a week or so.
Yeah. But I'm saying that was his last appearance. And I'm saying like Johnny is free today.
Gotcha.
Like,
ooh, okay.
Right now. Yeah.
Johnny thanks him for everything that he did in NXT. Thanks Shawn Michaels. Thanks everybody in the bag. And he said, "You never fail if you bet on yourself." So,
what happened to Shawn Michaels?
He's still there.
No, I'm saying they showed a picture of him when he came out. He had no hat on, and it was just like, what happened to Shawn?
Like Shawn just he just letting it go. You know what I'm saying? Just letting it go.
It's like he got long hair, but now it's at the top. It's bald. He basically just bald at the top, and then he got long hair. It's like, why?
I think once he cut it bald that first time, it's just like you should just either kept it that way or you should never cut it at all. Because Shawn is looking more,
especially since he returned and didn't have the hair. It was so sad. But Shawn on top of that,
he's looking more and more like the Mountain Man every single time.
Oh my gosh! And then something else that it makes me upset is like, how people in the back be taking pictures, like how Triple H take the picture.
Yeah.
And he pointed to him.
Yeah.
Every picture that I've seen of Shawn Michaels taken, Shawn Michaels is looking at a totally different camera. Everybody else is looking at the front camera. Every single person that takes the picture of Shawn is looking at the main camera that's taking the picture, while Shawn is looking to the left, to the right.
It's that lazy eye, bro. I'm telling you, it's that lazy eye.
But I'm saying he's not even looking in the direction of the camera. I'm like, can you see? Like, seriously.
He probably can't. I
don't know.
Fans chant Baby Wrestler. He says he's going to go home and be the best dad he can be. And thank you to everybody. But then here comes Grayson Waller to come out because, Gargano is going to go out on his back. And he attacks him with a chair. And then fans chant asshole. And then he gives him a powerbomb through the announcer's table. So that's how NXT 2.0 went off the air. Of Gargano on his back. Because you knew Gargano was going to go on his back on the way out. That's why I thought he was going to probably go up against Carmelo Hayes and give Carmelo Hayes the rub. But, no.
Why would he do that? Dance. Why would he do that?
It was. All right. So now it is Wednesday, and you do know what that means. even though your boy JR is sitting there battling cancer, he has not been there for weeks. So there you have it. Because you had Tony Schiavone, you had Excalibur, and you had Mr. Pop Them Hips. Taz was in there, and I'm telling you, oh my God, when it came to which match was it? Was it the John Silver and Daniel Bryan match with the Pop Them? He must have said Pop Them Hips about 16 times.
You had to make up for it.
Oh man, it had me going. But we're in Long Island, and of course, in Long Island we are in MJF. Wow, you had to send it to me right now. You had to send it to me right now. I don't know where he's looking. I don't know where he's looking, bro. I don't know where Sean is looking.
Exactly. Man. Where do you think
Say what?
You see, the camera's right in your face. Literally. What do you think they're looking at? Where do you think they're looking at?
I don't know where he's looking at, bro, at all.
Come on. Sean, come on.
So, MJF comes out, but wait a minute, it's not MJF, it's CM Punk. CM Punk comes out and does the whole switcheroo, and now CM Punk is getting booed in Long Island. CM Punk has turned a whole city heel. And CM Punk says, "Is that all you got?" Chicago was much louder. And MJF, that's your guy, right? Why am I out here? Who said in my hometown Chicago is better than Roddy Piper in Portland? He's not even better than Roddy Piper in Hell Comes to Frogtown. So he was egging Long Island on. He was talking about the Islanders and how they can't win a game. They were moving on that. He says, so here's what I want. I want to see how you guys would all react to this. MJF is your guy. So when I was a kid, I hated Dennis Rodman because he played for the Pistons. You know what I'm saying? But then he can't play for the Bulls. Now he's my worm. So I'm not mad at you. I just feel a little bit sorry for you. So, he said next week, winter's coming. We got Hangman Page against Bryan Danielson. And he says, look, I lay out the challenge because he wants the championship. But he says, but I want MJF one-on-one. I don't want him to run like he's been doing like in Long Island. I want him to stand and fight they do in Chicago. And he said, I don't have it out for this. I want MJF versus CM Punk. And I'll do it tonight. I don't think he'll agree with it, but he said, because if you guys think that's your guy, then all y'all chicken shit. And I was like, whoa! Good. First of all, it's old school because he comes out there, he's the face, but he's making with all the cheap pops and the cheap digs, he's turning Long Island as the heel. But in reality, he's still doing the face stuff. Great stuff. I miss that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and especially they alluded to last week by saying it's going to be like a hero's welcome.
Exactly. And MJF did his thing by also healing up. Also had like a little video package of him walking on the field with his varsity jacket and stuff like that. And we get to the Dynamite Diamond Battle Royal. And
first of all, the guy was saying his. Did you hear the guy saying his, like, doing the voiceover of MJF?
Yeah.
Like, he's won something state championships, and he also got a lot of chicks. I mean, that guy got so many chicks.
Captain of the debate team. I was just like,
yeah.
Yeah, I heard all that. That's what's been making it great. And the last two men standing in will wrestle next week at Dynamite. The winner's coming for the Diamond Ring prize. So MJF is out there with Warlow, Shawn Spears, Jay Lethal, and all that stuff like that. And then throughout the whole match, MJF is hiding behind Warlord. Now, I did not get to see the whole battle royal. This is the one I missed. I got there late, and I went back to watch the promo, but not the matchup. So, I heard Dante Martin turned on Team Taz.
Yeah.
Why would they do that already?
Because why not?
Because I really thought we was going to get a Dante Martin Leo Rush match, and Winter is coming. And we're probably gonna get Dante. We're probably gonna get Dante and Ricky Starks. Is Ricky Starks ready to go?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was wrestling.
Okay, because
Dante Martin eliminated. It was down to Ricky, Dante Martin, and MJF.
Okay, so
wait, never mind. MJF. I mean, Dante is wrestling MJF at Winter is Coming. So.
Okay.
Maybe Team Taz screw over Dante Martin and MJF wins.
He get it 3 times in a row.
Yes, because he don't have a title, and that's his gimmick now. So it's like, well, yeah.
Oh,
that's his William Regal. That's his William Regal brass knuckle. And the thing is, they use it, but it's like it seemed like because they did it last year and this year, they don't start mentioning the Diamond Ring a lot until it's like 2 months before he got to like win it again. The rest of the time, it just be like, yeah, that's MJF, and then like September, it's the Diamond Ring doesn't winner. Like, okay, all right.
Just to remind everybody, CM Punk tries to rush to the ring, but the MJF retreats, and Ricky Starks pumps up his chest to CM Punk, and Dante Martin kickstarts behind the head, and then Punk hits him with the GTS. So, Christian Cage gave Jurassic Express a pep talk because that's exactly what they did not need before heading back. And Jungle Boy Anthony Bowens began the match on the teams. But Bowens, first of all, it's the Acclaim, Max, the Acclaim and 2.0 taking on Jurassic Express and the Varsity Blondes. Talk about a TV match. Jungle Boy wins with the snare trap on Max Caster. So, that's done. Then we have, okay, so this is what happened. Kingston took the cameraman backstage with him. Ortiz was back there with Kingston. Dan Garcia 2.0 jumped Kingston, and Ortiz to scream Buffalo. And then I'm like, what the hell is this thing going on between Eddie Kingston and Danny Garcia? Did I miss something last week?
They jumped him.
Oh man! I missed that one. I definitely didn't miss that. That one.
Yeah, they jumped him. They jumped him, and then Jericho saved him. And then on Rampage, Jericho beat him up. And then this week he was like, "Oh, I got something for you." So then I'm assuming Jericho was like, "Well, yeah, you can use Santana and Ortiz because they're in a circle connection." So yeah. So I'm assuming it's going to be 2.0 versus old school LAX or new school LAX.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's the way they're going to go with it. So FTR backstage it's going to be another tag team match against them and Lucha Bros on Rampage on Friday. The Young Bucks versus Chaos, Rocky Romero and the Kentucky Gentleman Chuck Taylor. Okay, this is obviously a match to set up what was coming, because towards the end of the matchup, after the Young Bucks pick up the win here, we see the van pull up, and it's
my God, it's John Moxley.
It's Sue. It's Trent's mom pulls up in the minivan.
It's John Moxley.
Trent gets out looking slimmer and leaner, cut his hair off, gets a kiss from his mom. And then he goes to the ring and starts tearing up house today. First of all, it was like everybody was so into how he looked. He was like, "Oh my God, look at Trent. He just looks like a specimen." I'm just like, calm down. He comes and then takes out everybody. The best friends hug, and they give people what they want. I'm not gonna lie, because it was the best friends ain't that stable has always been weird, but it needs to be Chuck Taylor and Trent. So, there you have it. Ruby Soho was backstage, interviewed by Alex Mavarez, and then she got interrupted by the Bunny and Penelope Ford. The Bunny said after Nyla wins the TBS Championship, the Bunny and Penelope Ford will be first in line for the match. They challenged Ruby for a match this Friday. Nyla ambushes Ruby until Tay Conti and Anna Jay yield the odds. So, your boy Sammy Guevara got an interview with Tony Schiavone, but then here comes the American Nightmare, still on fire, comes out and says, "Look, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I want to talk to we're both good guys here." He dropped that line, and he wants a shot.
You know why?
Why?
You know why they're both good guys?
Why they're both good guys?
Because I will not turn.
So
That's why they're both good guys.
All Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky and the Raptors saying that Dan Lambert is coming back and he's going to give them a shot, an open challenge, and saying went back down from the man of the year and encourage them to come on down. Women's matchup now, Jamie Hayter taking on Rio. Good matchup here. Jamie Hayter is criminally underrated. Like, that woman can go in the ring.
Not to me. Y'all should have known. Y'all should catch up.
I'm about to say, she is really good. I mean, she is really good. And I honestly, like, I think it's time for her to, like, break away from the Britt Baker thing and go out and do her own thing. Because the woman can wrestle. Riho was sitting there doing crossbodies outside the ring. She was catching her, throwing it to the ring post and everything like that. But she was also making Riho's offense look good. So, that was good. She has the crucifix bomb on her and then the running knee and pins Hayter. Britt Baker and Rebel jumped after the match and applied the lockjaw on Rio. And so, beating her down for their match coming up. Taz has announced that on Rampage, it will be Hook taking on Fuego del Sol. Hook making his in-ring debut. We have got to watch that Prime.
Now, I was waiting on Hook to make his debut, but against Fuego, I would have rather Hook be ready to fight rather than just get a warm-up match against Fuego.
Well, I mean, like, who you want to put me in, like Moxley or somebody?
Somebody that can help him. Not to say that Fuego can't help him, but I'm saying, like, I would have put him in there with somebody that's experienced to, like, still help him out in the ring and give him pointers or tricks or whatever.
Do you think it'll be like a Dominic Mysterio or be worse?
I don't know. Remember when everybody thought Hook was gonna be his first match gonna be CM Punk?
Yes. Yeah, no.
I still low-key want that. I still low-key want that. Even though Punk will win, I still kind of want it. You know how over this man got Hook?
Yes.
Everybody says send Hook just from Punk. He got a shirt that says send Hook.
I'm telling you, look, Punk know what he doing. So we got it. We got to get Hook in the ring now. So we about to see this man in action. Tony Schiavone was interviewing.
Hopefully he know how to pop them hips.
To pop them hips, because that main event is coming up. But Tony Schiavone was out to interview the Varsity Blondes on the ramp, and then really nice turned out. Malachi Black turns in, and he spits black mace right in the eyes of Julia Hart. I was like, okay. And then the lights go out, he's gone. So we're getting that Brian Pillman Jr. and Malachi Black, obviously. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson taking on the Dark Order's John Silver because he's from Long Island. Good matchup by these two here. Once again, John Silver and Dan Bryan are both just, great in-ring technicians. And then, of course, Taz with the pop them hips, talking about how John Silver was doing the springboard, not springboard, but bouncing Bryan Danielson off the rope and hitting them beautiful German suplexes because of the way he pops them hips. So, but Danielson hits Silver with a gotcha style power driver, and then goes for the LeBell Lock, but Silver's already knocked out. So the referee stopped the match. It was over, and then Danielson grabbed the mic and said, "I promised I kicked Silver in his head, and I did all Dark Order members." So then next is Hangman. So Hangman comes sprinting down to the ring, and then they start fighting, but they had to break him up. And then he said, "I'm gonna stop the cowboy shit out you." And that is Dynamite for this week. So, I thought both shows were interesting. I said nothing like to really write home about. It wasn't like it was last week wasn't that great of a show neither. But who had the better show for you this week?
I would say definitely AEW. That's not even a question.
Yeah, well, I will give Gargano credit. I like the Gargano segment at the end. The Gargano segment at the end was fine, and if Von Wagner was just anybody else, it's like Von Wagner's like the Andrew Wiggins before he became good this year. He was out there with a pulse. You know what I'm saying? That's all he was. Just generic. So I'm glad John got his love. But you guys can post down in the comments down below. How did you guys enjoy NXT and AEW this week? Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed our review. Hit the subscribe button for more AEW and NXT wrestling right here on NC Studios. Once again, it's NC place to be. Channel 20, Mr. A&D. And not Deion Sanders in prime time.
All right, y'all.
All right, and Nerd Coalition is out.